Welcome to Carbon Dated PvE ZA server, center map linked to the Scorched Earth. And welcome to Cleric Gaming. My name is Cleric, and we're playing ARK Survival Evolved on the Scorched Earth expansion. And yes, my little thatch hut, I've upgraded it to the Adobe structures. A moth! Ooh, we gotta get one of those. And we're back. And we finally got the preserving bin. Got that made up. I think we can maybe... Ooh, what's happening? Why is it not attacking back? Because it's attacking Gallimimus. Right here. Die, you little terror bird. And it's dead. Sack it up with some meat. And another thing, in the water down there is coal. And if you kill the coal, you'll get some raw fish meat, and you can also cook that up, but it will slightly sate hunger than raw meat cooked. So yeah, but at least that's a nice source of food. So let's get our preserving bin. Let's see. I was thinking maybe here, because we're going to expand a little base. But let me see, I think it's, there we go. There we go. Okay, now let's see if I can fit this in here. That's it. Boom, there we go. You can throw all kinds of meat, even your spoiled meat in there, because spoiled meat also has a spoilage timer, as you can see there, but if you throw it into your bin, I believe it also puts a longer time on it, because you don't want to actually leave it in your mortar and pestle for the berries, because they can also expire. So it's best to rather just keep it in your preserving bin, and eventually if you have a fridge, also can preserve it to make narcotics with. Yeah, a lot of people might actually argue, why don't you use wood? Because you can get charcoal, because you're going to use charcoal later. Yeah, sure, but I'm going to actually make forges as well to smelt the metal into ingots. That's also needed for a lot of things that is a bit higher advanced. That's going to require some metal ingots, but no, until I can make a forge, that won't happen. So that's also a part of the plan. As we can hear, there's an electrical storm out. Doesn't really look like much on my detail settings, except for some lightning here and there, in the far background sometimes. But no, luckily it doesn't really hinder us from doing anything outside. But yes, I have finally learned the forge. Requires wood or thatch or spark powder to activate. Put unrefined resources in this to refine them, like metal, and you can also use oil and hide to make gasoline to power other machinery that we can later on get. And I've also gotten the smithy. Place materials along with blueprints in this to create certain advanced forge items, such as metal hatchet, metal pick, metal pike, and other sorts of stuffies, as we will get to learn how those work. But for now, let's create them quickly by crafting. Let's see what materials we need. Gonna need some stone. I have the rest. I think we might need more than that. Yes. But can't drag it into the inventory when you look into the craftables. It's a little stupid, but okay. I'm gonna make the S plus because then I can pick it up if I do make a faulty placement or I want to move it at a later stage. S plus, yeah, you can pick them up. That's what makes them so nice. So I'm gonna craft me one of those so I can get some metals smelted. As you can see, we have a little bunch gathered up, and yay, we have leveled up by crafting a forge. I am going to punch up a bit more health. Right, let's see where we can place our little forge. I think we're going to place it outside as well, next to maybe our preserving bin on the foundation. We're going to enclose these with walls soon. It's just in Scorched Earth, it's quite a struggle to get all the materials gathered and to make the clay and then create the adobe structure. So as that lengthy process takes so long. Okay, so if we look at the inventory, we've crafted our little forge. There we go. Use item. Let's see here. I'm going to do this thing again. If you use the selfie cam key binding, I don't know what default might be. I think it's right control or right alt. I've moved it to my left alt. Let's see. I wanted to stick it through too much. And sure. Can I actually place it? I think the S plus things also have no clipping, so you can actually maybe do this. Let's see if I can place one over here, and maybe a second one. Do I have enough materials? No, it needs more flint and stone. Right, there's another S one. Craft that. Moving slow while crafting, and thank you. Now, what we can do now is place it. Search here. If there we go. Use item. Oh, that's so cool. Looks okay, doesn't it? Sure. And 2 forges. Also the smithy, the preserving bin. Sorry. Oh, I need to make a smithy too as well. Let's get that crafted up and placed and get some stuff going, and then yeah. Let's see what we can do with this nice little structure and get this little expansion enclosed. Be right back. And we're back. We got our smithy placed. Looks like it also allowed me to place 2 thatch foundations into this rock, but I'm sure it's because these S plus helps with a little bit of a no clipping thing, and I'm going to just go ahead and harvest up this rock anyway. And we got our pick repaired thanks to our smithy. We threw in some materials in here that's also allowing us to craft some stuff that we've learnt in the Ingram point system. So some of the stuff that requires a smithing, you have to throw the materials in here and you can craft up stuff. And so yeah, some of the metal also smelted down into some ingots we can now use in the smithy to make more tools and stuff. So yeah, let's continue building the house and be right back. And we're back, and we finally upgraded the house. It takes a very long time to gather up all the sand and necessary cactus sap to gather up and mix them together in the mortar and pestle to make some clay, have some wood, thatch, and yeah, this is what it turned out to be. Last time we saw it was just a little outside of this original hut. I expanded it into that area. I have 2 beds here actually. You know, it has luckily no clipping, so I placed them relatively next to each other, in between each other, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. I made a flat ceiling on this side. It was not sealed off with these ceilings, as it had the little cone up in there. But yeah, the thatch do not help against heat waves and sandstorms, as far as I understand. So seal it off with the adobe structures for better protection inside the house. Also, this door I'm going to replace soon, and also finish off the remaining thatch structures. But like I said, it takes a very long time. So for this episode, I think I'm just going to end it off. And yeah, I brought Stinger back as well. And yeah, I'll see when I can do something about this, finish it off, and ARK is awesome, just takes a lot of time to get stuff done like this. But yeah, if you have some friends helping out, it does help a lot. So yeah, that's it for this one, as it's night time. I go sleepy, bye bye. Thanks for watching guys, and remember to smash that like button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe for more ARK videos.